Oh, snap. That's Susato, isn't it?
こうして目の覚めるような澄み渡った青空の下に立つと、ロンドンでのあの日々がまるで嘘のようでございます。懐かしい異国の大帝都。あの方はそれは立派な弁護士になられました。今もきっと彼女の法廷で勇敢に戦っていると存じます。ご挨拶が遅くなって本当に申し訳ございません。帰国より慌ただしい日が続いたものでございますから。それに一体誰が想像したでしょうか。この国に戻ってからたった2ヶ月。
Another awful crime. Okay, was she visiting... Oh, hold on. No time to even think about that. Okay. Oh, it's her again. Oh, snap. We're going right into it. Okay.
今日はご報告に参りました。
This is definitely the grave of,
私は大審院の
what's his
法廷
name?
に立ちます。一生にた
I
だ
can't think of
一
his
度
name. The defense
弁
attorney.
護士として
Susato's a lawyer. Let's go. Oh, she's dead.
このスサトに力を与えてくださいませ。
What? I thought that was going to be
カズマ様、
the final battle of the game. She just dead. Wow. Okay, I was convinced she would be the bad, the bad boss. What do you call it? What is the word I'm looking for? Final boss? No. I don't know. Ultimate villain? I don't know. Anyway, here we are. 13th August, 8:26 lowercase a.m. That bothers me. Capitalize your AMs, everybody. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendants Antechamber 3. Wow. I'm gonna have to expand my vocabulary for this game. What's up, Brad? Nightbot's got a vengeance. I don't know. Nightbot just breaks all the rules lately. Okay, so Susato is still called Susato. That's good. That's one character with the same name. Here I am again after 9 months, the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Try saying that word 10 times fast, by the way. Judicature. I must steel my nerves and find a way to compose myself. Oh! It's Mikotoba. We're back. Man, it feels like we never stopped playing this game. Why does every Ace Attorney game begin with, like, whoever the defense attorney is, they're always late, they're always nervous, like, it's literally the same description every time. Can we ever just have, like, the cocky, confident, like, way in over their head defense attorney? Where's that? When's Ace Attorney 7? I want Athena Sykes to be extremely overconfident and cocky the entire playthrough. I wish I'd never been born. Yikes. What happened to her confidence from the last game? It's just Investigations 2? That's true. What a good game. Everybody play Investigations 2. Professor of Medicine. Now, if I remember correctly, that was an important detail in the very first case of Great Ace Attorney 1. Was that, wasn't there a drug that was being created or something at the university, and the crazy swan lady stole the drug or something? I don't remember the details. Probably should know it, though. Oh, yes. Also, an important detail to note is that Japan's like medical science has not yet worked its way into the court system, if I remember correctly. They don't know how to use like DNA evidence or things of that sort. So that might be a gameplay mechanic here too. Who is this? Oh. How is the audio balance, by the way? Is it good? Remember me. Oh no. Oh no, Capcom. I missed the fan translation already. Remember me. Oh. I guess it's one step above like Dead Man from, what was that, Ace Attorney 6? The fan translation of Ace Attorney 1 had weak pun game. No, but that's why it was good. They didn't try to force it. There's no peace, love, and understanding here. All right. Anyway, my greatest friend. It's always our great friends that are in trouble and accused of things in these games. She works at the University Research Lab. Okay. She's the defendant. Whoa. Okay. Our best friend also has the hots for us. She hasn't realized who I am. What do you mean she hasn't realized who I am? Also, is this girl related to Maya Fey? Game theory. She has the same haircut. What do you mean, Professor Mikotoba? If even your best friend can't see through the disguise, I think we can relax. Oh. Oh, I get it. I have to probably disguise myself as a man, don't I? Because this is the old times. Is that what's happening here? That varsity uniform, that varsity cap, that varsity cape, that varsity badge. Ah, I knew it. If If I didn't do the official translation of Great Ace Attorney 1, then does that mean I missed Ayesanoza? That would probably be a yes. I think the answer to any question of did you miss name that wasn't in fan translation, I think it's a yes. It was the only way. Bard to women. Let me see if I can guess what the plot twist will be at some point here. Is she gonna, like, win the case, but then accidentally reveal that she's a woman, and then we'll probably, like, I don't know, end up in trouble for that for some reason, knowing this game? Ace Attorney 6 was way off the charts with its pun game. Is this a 3DS game? It was. It was. It's now on just about everything. And by that I mean it's at least on Switch and Steam. I don't know if it's on anything else. I'm playing on Switch. I shan't be the lawyer you deserve. Playing this right after Isomnium Files. Yeah. That's a big shift in tone. So I wonder if this crime took place at the same university from the first game. I bet it did. What was the defense attorney's name from the first game? The one that is no longer here. I can't think of his name. That was a weird sound. Kazuma. Oh, Asogi. Yeah, that's right. Defendant, counsel. Court is about to begin. So I wonder if this game's going to jump back and forth between Japan and England. It must. I'm curious to see how it connects. If you're late, the judge won't hesitate to pronounce you guilty. Ray doesn't know how it came to this. Interesting. Okay. So nobody wants to touch this case because it has that crazy chick from the first game. The shut up lady. She was my favorite. Shut up. Yes, I'm Susato. Oh my gosh. I didn't know we'd be playing as Susato in this game, and I'm pumped. She's the best. Are we gonna Susato chop somebody in court? I hope, like, whoever's guilty, we just Susato chop them to end the case. Two months ago, due to unforeseen circumstances, I found myself back in Japan. Okay. She loves him. This is just a love story. A legal love story. You found the curly text. Shut up. Ooh, they kept the name Naruhodo in the English translation. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they kept, like, most of the names except for the ones that are, like, Sherlock Holmes adjacent. Oh, Payne's back. Ouchie Payne. Nice hair. Yo, look at me. That's a sick outfit. Persona 4. She has the same eyes that Naruhodo has. Ryu Taro. Just like took sort of the same name. Do I remember how the first game ended? Yeah, we talked a little bit about that before the case started here. He who has vowed to uphold the pride of the great Naruhodo clan. Seems Ryutaro may need to consider how better to uphold his manly act. This is his cousin. Who is Susato? Ray, don't blow it. Uh-oh. Eyes are wont to flit. That is a phrase. Let's go to court. The outcome of this trial may very well affect the future of our empire. That seems pretty substantial. Just like the trial 9 months ago. Oh, we're doing the same tutorial. Okay. Look at me, I'm so gallant and dashing. You will state the name of the defendant. Oh, victim. Okay. A dismal failure. Like, I know this is a formality in the Ace Attorney series, but eventually we can probably do away with the teaching people how the court record works. Like, at a certain point, we can just do away with this. Oh, we're using R to open the court record now. Okay. Look at that font for court record. The C looks like a moon. Let's check the court record. Time of death, just after 2 p.m. Death is believed to be due to trauma to the victim's lung from a knife blade. Only a single wound was identified. Oh, it's Giselle. That's right. Giselle Brett. The victim of the case, who was a former British exchange student. 9 months ago, she was found guilty of the murder of Dr. John Watson. Not Wilson. Taketsuchi Ouchi. Remember me. I still can't get over that. That's so stupid. What is the name of the victim in this case? Hi. I still cannot believe that Giselle is the victim in case 1 the second game. That's such a good twist because I don't know. I had full expectation she was going to be like the final bad person. Unless there's a twin twist. Maybe there's a twin twist. Ace Attorney likes its twin twists. Why then is her name indelibly associated with our own empire's judicial history? Behind the woman's student persona was the face of Queen Victoria. Dr. John H. Watson, not Wilson, was shot dead. Like how we're recapping the first game now? I probably need this, to be honest, because it's been a while. She gave no satisfactory answer. The date of her transfer to Shanghai was finally settled upon only last week. Okay. The day before her departure, she was killed. Okay. Ooh, good song. Here we go. The music in Great Ace Attorney is so good. Took place in broad daylight. On the outskirts of the capital under a bright blue sky at a secluded bathing spot by the sea. A murder in the change room. Cause of death was a single stab wound to the abdomen that pierced the victim's lung. There were two persons alone together in the beach at the time of the victim's death. Miss Brett in her bathing attire and Remember Me. What's her motive? Words. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about the bathing spot being alone together a powerful motive. Wouldn't the fact that he's her like research professor disqualify him for being on the defense? I guess not. Prior to your work with Mikotoba, whose research were you assisting then? John Watson. Dun dun dun. Obviously, I was filled with hatred for what she'd done. Well, Ray saw an opportunity and took her chance. I can't blame her. The bathing spot. Bathing spots are the very latest trend in health practices from the West. Oh, yeah, yeah. Why would a known criminal have been relaxing by the sea? Good question. The British Embassy put extreme pressure on our government to comply. Interesting. All right, talk about being alone together. That's kind of a contradictory phrase, isn't it? Being alone together. Ryutaro Susato. Please tell the court why you were present at the bathing spot. Oh, so they just let her keep working at the university the entire time, even though we found her guilty. Okay. Nice justice. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. A photographic print that shows the scene of the crime immediately following the grim incident. That looks like death. A tragic image. There's nowhere within the hut that anyone else could have hidden. I don't know about that. Multiple witnesses to the crime and damning evidence. But how could there be witnesses if we were the only two there? That doesn't add up. Oh, is what's his name coming back too? The guy that was like bleeding and eating the steak? Is he coming back? Is this just a reunion from the first case? Do you know there's only like 6 people in Japan? Like how he whips out the sword in the middle of court, and then Naruhodo has to, like, jump out of the way. Oh, he gave him a haircut, too. Asogi! What's up, Q? Observe the ouchie growth. I can't really see. Where is the hope? Wow. Got him. Oh, I'm glad that we agree on Ryutaro Q. Both, what were the words? Gallant and dashing? Gallant and dashing. I will vanquish you. Look, is that our old friend? Was that another one of our old friends? Wait, he's back in Japan now too? I don't remember what happened with him at the end of the last game. Hosonaga is back though. I'm in disguise so I can go undetected. My hero Hosonaga. He's got 5 buttons on the top of his shirt. That's a lot of buttons. Oh, and Soseki's here as well. Soon to be sold out. The satirical I Am a Cat. What's up with his eyes? He looks like he hasn't slept in months. You're on case 2 so you can watch this? Nice, Mess. That's a real book, by the way? I Am a Cat? Is Soseki a real author? Is this based on a true story? Oh my goodness. Now I have to buy I Am a Cat and read it on stream. If he exposes you for who you really are, this will be over before it's begun. They asked for permission from his family to represent him, and they said, do whatever? Nice. That outfit is hard to believe. He brought back the anime glasses. Thought that appearing here in the clothes I was wearing at the time would make for a more faithful testimony. Cosplay yourself. What business does a writer have being at the scene? They wanted some story about 2 former students who'd studied in Great Britain. Real life Natsume did actually voyage to Great Britain around the turn of the century and did actually hate it. So they were pretty accurate. Nice. As you can see, the conversation was written up in this newspaper here. A newspaper containing an article about a discussion between my father and Soseki-san. Hosanaga was in charge. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, he's still got that cough. He should get that looked at. It's not good. I am at peak physical fitness at the moment. Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret. He's a goofball. Are we starting off with the duo testimony? Duo testimony. Okay. The day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise. I'd managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul from behind me. Catch that crab. I ran into the beach hut at once where I found the pair in question. That young girl was astride the Englishwoman, dagger in hand as she stabbed wildly. I saw blood on the blade. It proves to me that she'd stabbed the victim multiple times. Okay, I was wondering, because it showed that she was holding a pen. I wonder if the pen is also the knife. Is that a pen? It looks like a pen to me. Yeah, it's going to be a fountain pen that's also a blade. Oh, maybe it's not the blade. Maybe she was writing a dying message, as they do in these games. If you would cast your eyes over the photographic print of the crime scene once more. She wrote the name in the sand. No. The victim is clearly grasping something deliberately in her hand. The owner's initials have been engraved into the ebonite barrel. RM. Not remember me. No, RM stands for something other than Ray Mamba Me. RM stands for Rocky Mountains. They did it. Oh, ouch. The fountain pen has been entered into the court record. There's a bright blue sky outside the courthouse today. Oh, yes, me. Actually, there isn't even one. Let's go, Susato. The witnessed scene. The day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise. It wasn't the first time I've worn this swimsuit for a dip in the ocean. It's tried and tested. Hosonaga, the frequent ocean swimmer. Nice turtle. I submerged myself in the salty water, leaving only Mr. Turtle floating inconspicuously on the surface. Okay. Mr. Turtle, red text, loves the water. Oh, where did he go? I don't see him. When are you going up in sub badges? Which one is the feather? How many months is that? That's 6 months, isn't it? So probably, is the next one a year? Or 9 months, I can't remember. I think it's a year. There was no need for you to blend into the background on this assignment, was there? You had your priorities wrong. Not Hosonaga. Prime Presser awarded? Wait, we get achievements in Ace Attorney now? Why do we get achievements in this game? I just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul from behind me. Yeah, Soseki-san wasn't at all like this in England. It's true. This man worked as a waiter to uncover a thief and instead wrongly accused a man of murder, who then exposed his thief, went undercover on a boat, and had Kazuma get owned right under his nose, and then used Mr. Turtle to spy on someone who was killed. How does he do it? What? How does he do what? Stay employed? That's pretty impressive. I spun around at the noise, and the beach hut immediately fell under my gaze. These graphics of the crime scenes are getting better. Or maybe it's just because they took the 3DS game and upscaled it, but it looks good. Locals are prohibited from entering the area, so it's always very quiet. I was forced to change into my swimwear on the sand. You weren't forced to. You probably could have gone somewhere else. I imagine that was rather embarrassing for you. Well, anyway. He doesn't even, like, he's just like, whatever. I decrabbed and beetled off Hutwise. Okay, wait. The victim and the defendant. Is Hosonaga going to survive through this case? Might bleed out. That's what I said, Mess. He needs to get that looked at. The terrible specter, the Terrapin Inspector, the bloody torrent, the author's torment. You're not confident that you really did see what you've described. The panicked face. Look at the eyebrows. The next installment of I Am a Cat may take a macabre turn. I think this is a fool's errand. I don't think she stabbed him she stabbed her multiple times. Pretty sure we saw only one stab wound. When I entered the hut, I saw the defendant holding the blade raised up in the air. Couldn't it have just been from when she was removing the blade? The victim was already holding the defendant's fountain pen in her hand, too. The victim did not die instantly. Perhaps it should have been your guiding principle to protect the victim flawlessly. Susato with the sass. Gotta be careful, you'll make him bleed to death. Witnesses may inadvertently lie at times. Not an Ace Attorney. They would never. Yes, yes, we know how to play Ace Attorney. Come on now. This is the second game in a sequence. Objection. Ooh. The victim was stabbed one time only. There was already blood on the knife that you saw the defendant holding, so neither one of them saw a stab. Withdrew the blade. Your cousin staged a scene much like this in that trial 9 months ago. My camera is freaking out. A half-witted child with a half-baked objection attempting to steal a show. Ouch. There's a lot of violence and physical pain happening in this courtroom right now. We got Hosonaga bleeding out. We got Susato getting slammed against the wall. Ouchie doesn't have hair. It's true. Nobody's getting whipped. That's true. If the student girl is innocent as you claim, then why would she have pulled the blade from the victim? The reason why the defendant pulled the knife blade out of the victim's body was surely so she could stab her again. Save her life. Save her life sounds good. Let's pick that one. Lacking in medicine knowledge. You don't ever remove the blade from a stab wound. That's when there's the most blood. Here comes some flawless testimony. Forensic medicine primer. Pulling a blade from a wound without thinking could cause heavy bleeding. The man the victim murdered 9 months ago was the defendant's highly respected mentor. But what if she was ready to administer that treatment? Maybe she's a doctor secretly. I've never stabbed anyone, so I wouldn't know. Maybe you should try stabbing someone so you know how it works. Yeah, for next time. I'll be more prepared. Pull yourself together. If your cross-examination fails to identify any issue with the facts, I will be moving to my adjudication immediately afterwards. I suddenly had a thought about what this game is going to do. This is totally unrelated to this case, but file this one away under Go 1 predictions, okay? This is what this game is going to do. Susato is going to become an established defense attorney in Japan. And in the meantime, we're going to play as Naruhodo in England. And then something's going to happen that connects, both countries in some culminating case. And on one side, you're going to have Susato, and on the other side, you're going to have Naruhodo. And it's going to be a showdown. And it's going to be amazing. I'm calling it right now. Pulling a blade from a wound without thinking could cause heavy bleeding. That's basic knowledge. Photograph printed the scene. The stab wound in the victim's back is clearly visible. Magnifying glass. Look at the cat. Okay, maybe we need to press here. Connect over Zoom. Yeah, we just warp speed to the present. Doing it without thinking could be a problem. Does that mean if you used due care and attention, it would be all right? Clearly, the defendant does not possess an ounce of sense. I thought it would be better than labeling her a murderer. That's a big mallet. He's got a DK barrel on his gavel. That's life, I'm afraid. The woman is a medical research assistant. I can't imagine she would behave so irrationally. You have a lot to learn about women. Let's not forget the young student did have a motive for killing the victim. Miss Brett was in many ways the sworn enemy of Membami-san. The defendant was in the man's debt, which only serves to prove my point. Examine it. Examine the evidence. I know what to do. Yeah, where was this in the first 3 tutorials? I know what to do. Okay, let's examine. Ah, there's a second page now. See this? I don't know that we had 2 pages before. August 11th, around 2 p.m. Cause of death, single deep stab wound from behind, piercing a lung and resulting in a fatal hemorrhage. Death would have occurred within minutes. Notes, extreme meiosis, pupil constriction was observed in the victim in both eyes. Pupil constriction. Am I supposed to present this? Not sure that the magnifying glass is really helpful. Oh, there's also footprints, like, all over here. That's pretty sketch. See, it's going to be a knife. Watch this. The thing appears obviously out of the ordinary. RM. But what if we open up this side and find that it's a knife? It isn't a Yume University one. Fountain pen that the victim was found carries the initials RM as well as an emblem of some description. Okay. That's probably all we need to do there. The man the victim murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Watson, not Wilson, was the defendant's highly respected mentor. Wasn't there a way to switch to profiles instead of evidence? Maybe not. Oh, there's gonna be something on the back. Exclusive deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Lab. There was no article mentioning this story in our paper this morning. Ray was managing the project. She tried to hide the theft, probably out of embarrassment. The article about the poison has been entered into the court record. Okay. Poison article. Deadly poison stolen from the research lab. Following a lecture at Yume by Soseki Natsume on 11th of August, it's come to light that a very disturbing incident took place. A deadly poison being secretly developed was stolen. Even the smallest amount entering the body, either via the mouth or a wound from a poison-laced blade, would prove fatal in minutes. Current methods cannot detect the newly developed chemical. The university would have to be consulted. Onset of symptoms occurs in minutes, starting with impaired breathing and ending with acute contraction of the pupils. Where have I heard that before? Well, I think we know what happened here. If she thought... Okay, wait. I wonder what it wants me to present here. There's no good reason why the defendant would have tried to pull the knife from the victim. Maybe she assumed it was laced with poison? I'm gonna try it. A newspaper article. We can't rely on that. What's up, Shade? How's it going? It's going good. This is a comfy game so far. Getting back into the swing of Ace Attorney here. I'm gonna need tangible basis for your claim. The reason why the defendant pulled a knife from the victim's body is explained in the article where it says, poison stolen from laboratory, deadly in tiny quantities. Why is the poison being developed? I think it's the second one, but let's see. Yeah, deadly in tiny quantities. Oh, maybe it's the symptoms. She saw the symptoms. I mean, it's got to be the third one. That was wrong? What was wrong with my answer there? I think that was a justified choice. 3-week vacation from work. That's awesome, Shade. That's a lot of time. That sounds like a good de-stressor. Doing anything fun over the 3 weeks? Got any big plans? Article reveals the following property about the poison in question. When the toxin enters the body on a knife laced with the poison, it's rapidly absorbed and causes death in minutes. The truth is, it was an attempt to stop the poison from entering the body. Take that. This is very similar to the first case in Great Ace 1. That situation, what the student should have done is wait for medical assistance to arrive. See, this is too easy. Give me the next question. I'm ready. Present the proof to the court now. What evidence demonstrates a clear link between this case and the poison? Is it just the poison article again? What evidence demonstrates a clear link between this case and the poison? Oh, it's the post-mortem, page 2. Under normal circumstances, the pupils dilate when someone dies. If there was extreme constriction instead, that's unusual. It's a bad day for Ouchie again. Tell the court the truth about the details reported in the newspaper. And he says he doesn't know. You should have more control over your students rather than allowing them off on killing sprees. Yikes. Yikes. Ouchie went there. Remember me. It's all my fault. Some of the poison was missing during the interview. She stole it? Of course she did. Inside the beach hut, I confronted Brett, but she just sat on a stool at the back of the hut smiling sweetly at me as if she knew she was untouchable. She got to her feet before falling to her knees in front of me and then collapsing on the floor. I hadn't seen anything past Miss Brett's lips whilst I'd been with her. I wonder if Hosonaga did it. Maybe he did it. Tried to take justice into his own hands. Hosanaga's kind of an independent thinker. Maybe the turtle did it. Could be. Stabbed through the curtain. Is he falsifying evidence? I'd imagine there'd be no need for me to submit this evidence. I mean, that's just another picture of her removing the blade. Why do we... There's curtains for you. Portal looks up as extremely cogent photographic print as evidence. Incriminating photograph. This print arrived at the headquarters by express post yesterday, but there was nothing to indicate the sender's name or address. Wow. So we have a sketchy piece of evidence here, but it's the defense's fault. Okay. If I can't determine who took this photograph, then the trial is going to come to an end. Check the back of the photograph. Look at this photograph. The truth is, I don't know. Shouldn't there be like an inscription or something? Why can't I turn it over? Oh, is it this? There's like this that looks weird. I wonder if it wants me to know. I'm going to say I don't know. Oh, wow. We're just literally just trying to be Naruhodo. Okay. We have to bluff? Okay. Not in my Ace Attorney game. We don't ever bluff in Ace Attorney. The defense is a piece of evidence that reveals important details about the photographer's identity. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? How about the other photograph? That's probably hers. There's also this. I mean, it could be that, I guess. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? The fountain pen, maybe? Because it's RM? Or maybe it's the fountain pen. We know it doesn't belong to... Yeah, it's going to be this. Nope. I guess it's not. Wow. Achievement unlocked. Get penalized. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? How about this crime scene photograph? Well, we're 0 for 2. Oh, it has the same, yeah, it has the same little like crack on the side. It's the same person who took this picture. I see. Yeah, that'll do it. That's the one. Now, if you look at this photograph, it's zoom enhance. A camera defect. The author of the article is the mystery witnesses crime. Wow, authors took their own photographs back in the day? Minimoo. I see why you were called a raucous England returnee. Many memo. Ever since I returned to Japan, a reporter from the Shoyu News has been hounding me. Writing many memo. Oh, no. Looked it up and unless the camera lens crack is on the dead center of a lens, it should not show up. There you go. Stuck in the middle with writing many memo. This picture was taken by Many Memo. Meh. All right, are we going to recess here? To be continued. Okay. Interesting so far. What are we, 2 hours in? Okay. We're going to save. I'm going to take a quick break. What's this here? All right. I will be right back. Give me a few minutes to get a snack and take a quick break, get up and stretch. And we'll do part 2 of the first case. Stay tuned, everybody.